being in a room with her in a towel alone, like normally at that age that I was, I would have started feeling a kind of way.
And I never think about like you're in a towel and you're having a conversation with this guy and you're telling him to close the door and you're like, I wasn't thinking
nothing, like the Holy Spirit was moving, like we wasn't conscious of anything.
Yeah, I'm just like we lost our consciousness of like what could go wrong.
Yeah.
JP. Whoa. Whee. Better wake up. Whoa. Better shake up, shake up.
I wanna wake up.
Whoa. Whee.
Hi guys, we are back. So I know you have seen me alone and you have seen
I don't have to say nothing, babes.
him. Yes, right? So we are here just to like delve into like the experience that we had individually and how life has been together.
Yes.
So now that we know that the Lord told us that we are supposed to be
one.
Like, how did you feel? Like, how did that make you feel?
I felt like my life has begun. I felt like, yeah,
What?
this is the start to life.
Really? Yeah. I was like, oh my gosh! I was so excited to call,
Your
you know,
mom.
my mentor. Yes, I'm a mother, obviously. Which I mean, like, she was like, okay, you're crazy, girl. But
Yeah,
okay.
like
I think people thought we were crazy.
and when she called her mom and told her mom that she found her husband, I called my parents and told her that I found my wife.
And guys, we're gonna do a video on their honest reactions because
They thought you were crazy. Like
I would
you just
think
met
someone, like less than 24 hours. This is like 15 hours of like, and we weren't thinking like this is boyfriend or girlfriend. This was literally like husband and wife.
Yeah, you were never my girlfriend.
Yeah, we never.
Like,
we were just like
immediately husband and wife.
Immediately.
Yeah.
And so I went back on the flight to Jamaica, and I think I was writing some blogs. So those time I was a blogger. Guys, I do have a blog, and I may link it below. But I was writing about that experience and how like God really answered my prayer. Now I really wasn't thinking about the person he is. I was just like, God gave me this husband. Like now that we are like almost 5 years in, it's like why never really think about you as a person? It was just more like, you know, I got this gift, and I think I told you this, that the way I saw us, because before I was in a long-term relationship. I think I told you guys in the other videos before, like a long time before this, and that relationship was public, meaning that we shared on social media. But I just felt like I needed to protect this. Like I felt like I got a very special present, and only like I could just show.
Yeah, I used to wonder why she's not showing me. Like she's not posting me, like showing me off to her friends. You know, I was like, why?
Nope.
But she hid me. You know?
Yep. I was like, this is mine, and I don't want nobody to know except those who should know. Like
she hid me like baby Jesus.
Like, yes. I was so serious about that, and I feel like after all we have gone through, you don't think that was like the best thing for us? Yeah, because like
if we had put ourselves out there too fast,
the influence of others when we were literally like just a seed, like that and she was like, girl, what are you doing here? This is a man from Trinidad. I think we have a photo we can share. Yes, and this was something that he was not expecting. So guys, he forgot to tell you that while we slept in the bed, I woke up with this man staring me down, and he was like, can I kiss you?
Yeah, she
And I was
was
like-
glowing, like, wow.
I was like,
She was glowing and like, I don't know, like, and she was in the dark, so I don't know how I was seeing her face in the dark, but she was glowing and I couldn't help myself.
he was like, and then we kissed. So we shared our first kiss in that moment when we just met, like, you know. So when we got to Trinidad now, when I got to Trinidad and I saw him, I believe he was expecting another kiss. But your girl was not about that life.
Yeah, she was, I don't know, like
I'm
a
like,
whole
no.
different person.
I'm like, no, we're not gonna kiss in public. I said no because I felt like I really wanted to like maintain some kind of sacredness, but also like the public thing, I just didn't want us to be portraying those intimate moments in the public when we are
premature.
yes,
Yeah,
like I just wanted us to, like I said to him, when we get married, when we do the wedding, after that we kiss in public, but outside of that, this is a private matter. And so we would hold hands and I was all over him, but there was no kissing in public. How did that make you feel?
I respected your decision, so
Yeah.
I don't feel anyhow. I was able to kiss her in private, so it was okay.
Yeah.
And then when we start living together, no, I don't want to
No,
get there yet.
you
I'm going
go-
too far.
We are still in February of 2019.
Too far.
And so I met his brother the night, and you know, I met his parents the next day. I had to go upstairs for breakfast and I was nervous. By the way, guys, we did not sleep in the same bed. We had to sleep upstairs.
I had to
in
sleep
his...
upstairs with my in my
your
old
room.
bedroom
Yes.
that I used to live in. Yeah.
Yes. That was not happening. And so yeah, when I remember he came down in the morning and I was ready for breakfast and I was nervous, like, what are they gonna think of me?
That was a moment, like, I'm actually gonna bring my wife, well, not my wife yet, but my wife to be to my parents, like,
And we don't know each other.
yeah, like, I was kind of nervous still. It's like the questions, because they like asking a lot of questions, so
But they were very welcoming. And I got a lot of nice food.
Yeah,
If you know me, you know I love my belly. And it was such a lovely time to bond. Now, guys, now looking back, I realized I was all over this man. It really made his parents uncomfortable.
Oh wow,
Yeah. they're like, oh, you really need to stay apart. Because
This gonna lead to something
this
else.
got lead to
Yeah, this gonna lead to
like,
something.
They were so worried about us doing the act before we actually got married. Because I don't know, I was just like
All over.
whole hand all over, like everywhere, you know, like it was just such a, I was just basking
She was in love.
yeah, I was head over heels. And remember, guys, I don't know this one. We're just talking on the phone, and I've just seen him in person again. And that was a nice experience. I got to learn a little bit more about his family, their culture, you know, like just how engraved the faith is in their life. Like them no play, like genuinely it's not a religious faith, it's a matter of like seeking God and understanding God. And his father was just so proud of him in the sense of him growing in his faith. Like there were other things my father not proud of, but the fact that this man loved God and obeyed God, his father was like, listen, I may not understand it, but I am trusting.
I remember he was telling you how I'm always fasting. So Michael is always fasting.
Why are you not going to work? Jamaica fasting up, I fasted and prayed, Daddy. My Lord. Yeah. But this is so funny, right? Because I'm Jamaican, he's Trinidadian, Tobagonian, and there's this thing between Jamaicans, well, Trinis don't really love outsiders, right? Worse, they don't want nobody to marry their men. No outsider to marry their men. So
I don't know if it's the same, but I don't know.
in Jamaica, like no.
Yeah,
I
I
feel
don't know
like
if it changed now.
oh, but
Back then, yeah.
yeah. So you know, I had to like, and the fact that we didn't know each other this long, and I was going to meet the family, the other family. Now we were kind of like given protocol. Yeah, and one of his aunts had hugged me when his dad brought me around, because we were driving around going to the different houses in the village and stuff, and the auntie come up and she hugged me up. She's like, ah.
Yeah, my aunts were very welcoming.
And like
All
she's
of
like, wait, I hear an accent. Where are you from? You're from Trinidad? And I said, no, I'm from Jamaica. And then she started like, what's your intention with my nephew? Them serious, yeah, man. But at this point, we still never tell them how long we know each other. We're not giving nobody no backstory. We got warning about that, because that now again would have brought a lot of resistance, because people
would have been
not understand.
Yeah, and been saying, you sure? Because even like if you had a little falling on it, I'd be like, you sure that's the right person? You know?
Yeah.
So
it's like, I feel like now people are like, now that we have shared publicly, some persons know that we didn't know each other. Didn't know each other not even for a month. So it's like, if we then tell people, we weren't saying, oh, hi, I'm Olivia, Jamaica's girlfriend. We were like, hi, I'm Olivia, Jamaica's future wife.
fiance.
Yeah, we weren't saying.
We weren't talking about girlfriend or boyfriend. Like honestly, every aunt that I visited, I said, I found my wife. Like every one of them.
So imagine if we had like let them know, oh, and by the way, we only know each other for
1 month.
Less than a month.
Some yeah.
Weeks, less than a month. It wasn't a month yet.
From January to February. Well, yeah, it was the end of January. So yeah.
It wasn't a month. Less than 30 days. Like so. Obviously, people were gonna say what they possibly would be thinking, which
is
delusional. Yeah, delusional. And for us, knowing that we heard the voice of God, if we were exposed to that, that could have like opened doors and like just to like poke on our faith, to like, you're sure, and we know that you're sure.
It wouldn't just be like it wouldn't be my family. It would have been like other people would have heard about it in the village, and so people would have started saying all kind of things.
And that would have, and that ties back to why I felt the need not to even expose us on social media or to other persons outside of my very, very close, not mentally, family members didn't know Trust me, very, very, very close persons. And I tell people, like, the fact that you knew about this part of my life, like, you are that
Close.
person. Yeah, you're that close to me. And that church encounter was also something. Oh my Lord! When
Many
the girl,
eyes.
when the girl said to me, to the girl in front of me,
In front of her.
like, you see on the wait so long, like, warm tuna.
Why you wait so long? You make Jamaica
To
come
go
and get taken now.
by a foreigner.
Foreigner.
Jamaica get taken, bro. No, yeah. So
Yeah.
that was that, and you know, this is. Then it was your birthday, and I gave you all those gifts.
Those beautiful gifts. Look at this.
Yeah, and I was so excited. Like, in such a short time, I did that. So I left because it was a short trip. It was for like 5 days or less. And when I went back to Jamaica, so the year before, we ran. Before I met him in the October, I had applied for a fellowship program, right? And as I landed in Jamaica and I got home, I had a 4-hour drive home, and I opened my door to Haven. You know, we talk about Haven, that safe space. I got a notification on my phone, and this was the 22nd of February. I got a notification on my phone for an email that I was accepted into the program. Guys, listen, this program is like less than 1% or less get accepted into it, and I got accepted into it. Community Solutions program, right? So this means that I was gonna go to the States to live for and work and do some other stuff, and I called him instantly, and I was like, and this is going to change my whole trajectory of my life, because this now lead to like my status of employment and a whole bag of things. But it was just like, oh my God, this was really like God opening this door. And funny enough, that program, I found it on an app. On my phone, I had an app on my phone, and I got a notification. And how I thought of myself, I said, this sounds like something that I could do. Community solutions. I'm a community development officer.
Yeah.
I need the solutions for the community. So it worked out, and I was just so excited because coming from one trip, doing another trip, getting this, I was on this, like, you know me, I got a best friend right now.
It was on a roll, like things just happening. Things
Yeah.
just, see what happens when you find the right person, when you're obedient. When you find the right person, just
things just
flow.
Yeah, things just, oh my God, what a blessing. I was just on a high, bro. And then we started planning for him to come to Jamaica. Why did I want you to come to Jamaica though?
You did not want me to come to Jamaica. I wanted to come to Jamaica.
Oh yes, it's true, because I'm not trying to figure like
Yes,
why.
I surprised her, and I proposed to her, and she cried like a baby.
Jamaica, you just want to get to that place.
She cried like a baby.
Tell the proposal.
Okay, like honestly,
Tell us.
it was hard to find a ring in Trinidad. When I was in Trinidad, she was, I don't know, again, she's a mind reader. Like, she been talking about rings and rings. I'm already planning to go and propose to her. Why is she talking about ring and what kind of ring she likes? And I was like, didn't want her to be talking about it because I didn't want her to know that I'm going to propose to her. But she kept going on. But even though she spoke about it, I get to know what kind of ring she needed, she wanted. So I was looking for it in Trinidad, and I couldn't find it. And some of the rings were very, very expensive. So I did not find a ring until I went to Jamaica. Before I even went to Jamaica, I started writing the proposal in a book.
Yeah, the book I gave you for your birthday.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's the same book. Yeah.
Yeah.
She gave me a book
I
for my
gave you a
birthday,
book, pen.
and I wrote in that same book. I proposed to her in that book.
Yeah.
Okay, so I proposed to her with her ring because she had a ring already, but I did not have a ring as yet. So I took it when she was sleeping. Yes, I took the ring off of her while she was sleeping, and when she woke up, I knelt down on the ground with a book, and I proposed to her with, and this is so nice. Like in that moment, I was nervous because I didn't have the engagement ring as yet, and I felt like, how would she react? What kind of? Because remember I just met her, so I was like, would she be angry? Would she say no? But I just moved by faith. Even writing it, like I just prayed to God and asked Him to lead me, and He led me, and I moved by faith, and I proposed to her with her ring before I was able to get
The ring.
ring.
Yeah.
And she broke down. She started crying like a baby.
From reading, it was just so beautiful.
I gave her the book to read,
Read.
and when she finished, when she moved the book, she saw me with a ring. Yeah.
Yes. So, and on the page it had him writing, "Will you marry me?" I think and we have had some videos of me taking pictures. I was just so happy. And then and obviously I knew that this was my husband, but just the thought of and trust me, I'm not a materialistic person. The ring is not the priority. So he figured about me in that moment, so I'm not really fussy on things. Though I would have seemed like I was fussy because I was very like ring, you know.
Yeah, but
I'm not.
Just
And it's because
excited.
we know that we're getting married, but people, when they tell people, oh yeah, you're getting married, they want to know what the ring. Like, oh, you're married to somebody and they're not give you a ring. So it's kind of like that kind of thing. But like reading the message, it was just so beautiful. Like,
the
so
words were coming out to you, like lifting off the page.
like, something like that. And then we went to the jewelry store that my mom got her wedding ring. And we got the infinity sign ring.
Yeah,
That's what I wanted.
That's what she wanted, and she got it.
Yeah.
That's the ring I've been looking for.
Yeah. It's not on my finger right now, coming on nowhere there. But yeah, so that's a bit. I think we can share another video. I think we have our engagement shoot video. That was that on how we met, basically, like what life after we met.
A little piece before we got married.
Yeah, after we met.
So after the proposal, the rest of the months were planning the wedding. Where we get married. You guys will get to know about that.
Yeah, all of that, which
There was a lot of up and down.
no,
Because
it's just how we start planning a wedding,
Yeah.
and it still never come together. Anyways,
yeah.
like
Oh my
It's just weird how we invited our family members and we didn't have the venue as yet. Who does that?
Who plans a wedding?
Who plans a wedding and doesn't have a venue?
And people reach to the country where you're supposed to get married.
Wake up.